Welcome back, my trauma survivors and broken toy collectors, to 31 Days of Horror, brought to you by Sadistic Penguin Studios. Where the nightmares are family friendly, the penguin has trust issues, and Disney traumatized an entire generation for fun. For day 25, we're following a yellow brick road straight into therapy with 1985's Return to Oz.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted ruby slippers. I'm so happy. Oh, happy, happy day. Of course, a f***ing house.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, why is Return to Oz on a horror list? Isn't that a kid's movie? Oh, my sweet, naive dumbass. No! This movie is about as kid-friendly as a blender full of broken dreams and Prozac. Disney really said, what if we gave your childhood PTSD, but we make it whimsical? So here's the deal. 6 years after The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's back. Only this time, she's played by Fairuza Balk. And she's one bad dream away from a full nervous breakdown. Aunt M, being that supportive family member she is, decides the solution is electroshock therapy. Yeah, you heard me. They try to zap the magic right out of her. Before the good doctors can turn her brain into a screensaver, Dorothy escapes and ends up back in Oz. Except now, it's straight up post-apocalyptic. The Emerald City's trashed, her old friends are turned to stone, and her new crew includes a talking chicken, a wind-up robot soldier, and a pumpkin-headed scarecrow that looks like he crawled out of a Tim Burton's trash can. And then there are the Wheelers, those screaming leather-clad nightmares on all fours with wheels for limbs. They look like what happens when Cirque du Soleil loses its funding and starts worshipping Satan. I'm sure these things made kids afraid of both bikes and alleys for years. Return to Oz isn't a sequel, it's a psychological breakdown disguised as a children's movie. Walter Murch, the guy who edited Apocalypse Now, directed it, and man, you can tell. There's no singing, no rainbows, no Judy Garland charm, just dust, trauma, and an overwhelming sense that something isn't right. It's shot like a fever dream. The landscapes are beautiful, but unsettling. The tone is bleak as hell, and there's this constant undercurrent of dread. The main villain, Princess Mombi, literally keeps a closet full of severed heads she swaps out like fashion accessories. The Gnome King eats people. Tik-Tok has a full-on panic attack, and half the dialogue sounds like it's written by a therapist on their lunch break. This isn't The Wizard of Oz, it's Oz, the Existential Crisis Edition. Fairuza Balk nails it though. She's not some wide-eyed dreamer, she's a kid on the edge of sanity trying to survive in a world that's actively gaslighting her. Jean Marsh as Princess Mombi, absolutely fucking terrifying. She's part beauty queen, part executioner, and all nightmare fuel. Every time she glides into a scene, you can particularly hear your inner child screaming. And Tik-Tok, the wind-up robot soldier, is easily the best character. He's brave, loyal, and constantly on the verge of shutting down, which makes him the most relatable thing in the movie. He's basically C-3PO if you've seen The Exorcist. Everyone in the movie treats the chaos with total sincerity, and that's what makes it work. Nobody blinks, even when the plot goes off the rails. Return to Oz works because it doesn't give a damn what you expected. It's dark, it's weird, and it's way too damn real. It takes a world that was once magical and shows you what happens when the magic dies. When you wake up and realize the fantasy world is just as cruel as the real one. The puppetry? Amazing. The practical effects? Stunning. The emotional damage? Permanent. It's not really a movie for kids. It's a movie for adults who grew up and realized maybe Dorothy shouldn't have gone back in the first place. Return to Oz is a cinematic equivalent of waking up from a dream you're not sure it was good or bad. You're just different afterwards. It's haunting, brilliant, and unsettling in ways most modern horror films only wish they could be. So technically, yeah, it's a kid's movie, but so is Watership Down, and that thing's about mass budding death. At least this one gave us talking chickens and PSD. That's day 25 of 31 Days of Horror. Smash that like button like you're winding up TikTok, hit subscribe before Mombi changes her head again, and ring that bell like you're summoning courage in the ruins of Emerald City. Until next time, keep your chickens loud, your wheelers locked out, and your penguins always evil. Sadistic Penguin Studios, ruining your childhood and your sleep schedule, one movie at a time.
Hey, I'm the rational lion, so fuck you guys.